be at about the speed and the feel of welding, which is very nice, and you really feel that the inside of the machine has been redeveloped because of the new hardware and the new electrode. The machine feels much more reactive, I'd say, much more to the point, faster, more precise. I switch back to the display. So, setting up the machine on the display. What I also really like is the settings for the power and the welding time. As we know it before from previous PUK models, and now when we have a look at the welding time, we can see that the increments are much more smaller than before. We have increments in 0.5 milliseconds. Still, we have these blue areas which show in which area you should weld for the respective welding situation as a guidance for the user. In this case, from at about here to here. And the really nice thing now is also you can set the machine very precise in these small increments and small steps, but still if you turn it faster, you can set the higher numbers more easily. That's really cool feature and comes really handy.
Christoph, let me jump into the meeting here.
Yes.
I really want that everyone pays attention here. Christoph just showed it. I understand completely it's difficult from far away, but Christoph will demonstrate it one more time.
So here we go, like that. I can easily, even between 1 and 100, you know.
Can you see 1% and now 100?
That's cool. Yeah.
So it is so fast, like in your car when you use the navigation. And this is very important because now also, Christoph, when you jump over to the metal, please show them how lovely it is now to choose the metal, please.
Yeah, a great advantage now is you see all the metals on the screen. Previously, you only had the active metal and maybe the next metal and also the previous metal setting visible. And now I can see the whole list of metals. And also when I scroll through the metals, it's an endless scroll. It's not stopping. So it's just user-friendly and really nice to operate. Same with materials, welding situations, it's called through. The application settings here, the welding settings are the same like before because it just figured out by long experience, this is just the best, let's say, these are the best settings for the welding situations. We didn't change too much here. So basically the whole machine gets not more complicated, but more and more simple and easily accessible. Also, like on the top, in the top row, there is one micro mode. I'll switch here. Here we can also see we have finer increments than before and a very extremely low minimum, 0.1 milliseconds, the smallest, the finest ever possible setting, actually. Yes, and together with 1% of power.
Yeah, sorry, Christoph, I need to jump in. Again, please pay attention what Christoph is saying. It's amazing. 1%, we can measure now on PUK 6, 1%, and on the same screen, 0.1 second, 0.2, 0.3. So you can really work so accurate. Go ahead, Christoph.
When I do the other camera again and show you how it welds, you I guess you wouldn't see so much. It's difficult here in the video because the welding spot now is 50% smaller than before. Depending on this extremely low setting, which gives you really full control and really the possibility to weld on extremely fine wires and thin pieces and hollow pieces. And that's possible now with the new hardware and for sure with the new handpiece, because it's faster. When the handpiece is faster, you can realize some small settings like these. Okay, what we do next? Yes, let's have a view at the display again. When you want to switch back from any of these special settings functions, you just tilt the controller to the top, come to the home screen, and come directly back to the main screen. Now, the other settings here is fixing. We know that from before, for materials of low conductivity, like non-precious metals. And then for sure we have settings like the LED light brightness or the shutter test or gas flow tests. And you will see all of these functions now are made by symbols that lets omit the language settings. So we don't have any language settings anymore because these symbols are understandable universally. We go back to the home screen. What else do we have? Okay, now we go to the speed setting. We'll weld on some silver piece, a larger silver piece, especially for materials like silver and also copper. A high speed is really great because with the high speed, I can put more energy into the workpiece, and putting more energy into the workpiece means having more heat and much more better welding result, which looks like that on the PUK now in the highest speed. For example, a silver piece, I have put some material to fix an issue and I want to work over the material and ensure a good flow of the material. Let's put it here. So that's pretty fast now, 3.3 shots per second. And also, even if you miss a spot, the welding sequence continues, which lets you work continuously and without the need to start the whole process over. And that's truly great.
And I know it's hard from far away to see how quick the electrodes is retracting. So I cannot wait until you have your demo unit and experienced it, because it's impossible to transfer over the video. But you will really love how easy the whole thing is now to navigate. Please continue, Christoph.
Okay, so great. I guess, okay, I'm almost at the end of our short tour. The last thing I'd like to show you is also a really nice feature now implemented in the PUK. It's the standby mode. When you have a longer work break, you just switch here to the standby mode. I'll show you on the other camera as well, because I really like the picture now. And waking up is easy and quickly, and all of the settings from before are still there. So yes. I don't have to reset the machine to the settings before. Just the speed hasn't been memorized because it's not really an advantage to still have the high speed and maybe forgetting about that.
Very
So
important. Yeah.
Okay, that was our short tour. And if you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to ask them.
Okay, thank you very much, Christoph. One thing I forgot, I'm sorry. Last night, we put on YouTube a 4-minute video of Christoph. He has been videographed from a professional guy who knows what he's doing. So Christoph was talking for 4 minutes of the new PUK 6. You guys have asked me many times. I'm sorry, I didn't do it with the previous unit. So I'm very happy and proud that Christoph was so kind and provided his speech, his expertise. So finally, with the new PUK 6, we have now a proper video. You can share, you can download. I will send you guys the link, okay? It will be also on social media. It will be on our website. So I think what we tried is in 4 minutes, we put everything very compact. So your customer, you know, has a really good go right from the beginning. And I'm sorry, I apologize for having done it before, but we want to do it right and correct. But now for the 20 years, for the new PUK 6, because what you have to hopefully felt during the last 40 minutes, I would say, is this is not a new unit, guys. This is a complete new generation, really. I mean, I hope you never have to open the PUK 6, of course, but if you would look inside, no joke, okay? Everything new. It is really a complete different story. Now, I would like to have some questions for Christoph. Would you be so kind and let us know? Maybe someone starts here, please, to use the next 10-15 minutes. One question, please. Hello? Are you guys, can you shoot some questions in? I'm sure you guys have some questions. Please don't be shy. Just, you know, someone can speak now.
Maybe everyone is still muted.
Hello? Can someone speak and give some questions over here?
Yes, just
Yes,
one question, Christopher. When could we try this beautiful unit for you and for Michael, of course?
Okay. To be honest with you, this is really no joke, okay? We have not even shipped out until today one single unit.
Yes,
okay? I just wanted to tell you this. I'm really in trouble here because everyone would like to get the demo unit, and I'm really sorry, okay? But we are working really 24/7 now to make it happen, that we start, let's say, end of February, beginning of March to ship out the demo units. But it can also be middle of March. But again, I don't make money either here with Christoph, you understand? So if we could have shipped out the unit last week, we would have done it. You know what I mean? Because nobody buy a PUK 5.1 since end of December, okay? So it is our own interest, you know, to ship out as soon as possible. But you need to understand, I give you one example. There is a boards inside of the unit, right? And there are some components that have been before 50 cents. Now they cost $120. Do you understand the differences? You understand? 50 cents. Now one part is costing $120. So to order, I just give you an example. This is not like science, or it's the way it is. When you look at a board of an electronic board set, the machine puts all the parts at the same time on the board. So if one part is missing of the 200 parts on the board, machine cannot start. You understand? It goes like a robot, takes the parts, put it on the electronic board, fit it together and go. So we are still waiting for some parts, you know, to put in this beautiful machine, which will put everything together. So thank you for your question. I will get back to you as soon as I'm ready. Everyone has been reserved, of course, for the demo unit. And as soon as I have news, beginning of March, middle of March, end of February, whatsoever, I will be more than happy to act, but I did not sell any unit to anybody.
Okay. And does the machine, the machine works with old binocular or not?
What
Is
do you
it
mean?
possible
Sorry.
to connect the binocular from the PUK one to the machine or not? To use the binocular and the handpiece for PUK 5.1.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
That works, okay, because remember the PUK 5 had one cable, and in the cable you have the LED and the optic shutter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the same with the PUK 6. The PUK 4 had two cables out from the microscope and from the optic unit.
Old.
It cannot fit on the new one.
Yes, of course.
So
okay.
as long as you have a PUK or SM 5.1, it will fit the optic unit, the other microscope. But again, if there are some difficulties with older units, you just let us know and we will try to help.
Okay.
Next question, please.
Ok, xin chào.
Hello?
Nó phải tăng lên opportunity.
Okay, I would like to receive some more questions. I'm sure they are here. Would you be so kind and and let us know what kind of questions you have from all over the world?
We have to try, and then we'll ask to Christopher.
I think so.
Yes,
you may.
I think yes, we have to try, and then it's easier to ask a question and to yes.
You may anytime.
Yes.
I also think most of the questions will come
I hope
later.
you will have it at Vicenza.
What do you say?
For Vicenza Fair, is it okay to show her the machine at Vicenza?
Yes, of course. We are looking forward.
Yes. Is it possible? Do you think that we could have a look on the machine at the Vicenza Fair?
Of course, this is my main goal now. What do you say?
Okay. So then we could try, and I think that we will we'll have some question to Christopher.
No problem. Of course, the Vicenza is very important for us, but I want to use the time until Vicenza, because you never know what happens in Vicenza. I really hope it takes place, But again, now we're just trying here within this 1 hour, 45 minutes now, to give you as much as possible information until we meet in Vicenza. And of course, in Munich, we're also going to be. These are the two shows. We prepaid also our stand, so everything is set actually. And of course, until Vicenza, we hope to ship out some units beforehand.
Yes.
But the real thing will be live to see Christoph and Susanna and the entire Lampert team in Vicenza.
Because we have also, if you have one unit ready to go before Paris Fair, I don't know, it's the last week of February, sorry.
Yes,
but
I know, thank you very much.
Yes.
We will do everything possible, but I don't think so, but we will do our best.
Okay, If you have, I will send you an email about flyers or something to show in Paris.
Of course. Yeah, of course. No problem. We have the flyer in French, in Spanish, in
Yes,
English,
I know.
in German, and Italian.
Okay.
Great. Thank you so much, Marie, for your questions. Maybe there's some, yes, is there anyone want to speak a little bit? What is the impression about the unit? Has somebody, maybe not a question, but maybe a comment to make?
Michael, Christopher, hello, Vladimir, Ruta
Hello.
company. Could you tell me, are PUK6 and microscope 5.1 are compatible? Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
One more question, sorry, probably I missed and you have explained. So we choose the speed, the frequency on the screen, or machine makes it automatically depending on the power and the duration?
We choose it. We choose it on the screen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Thank you for your questions from Russia. Appreciate it. So we have people from Thailand, from Asia, from Russia. Very nice, Georgic from Lebanon. So nice being here.
Thanks, my
France.
friend. Thanks.
Very, very nice. From Hong Kong, we have people here. Matze from Germany is also listening. Matze, what is your impression here?
Yeah.
You want to say something or everything all right so far? So we didn't hear Matze, no problem. Rauno, do you have some questions? All good? Any other questions? Lovely.
Yes.
So thank you very much for being here today. And hopefully I can meet you with Christoph all, okay, next month at the Vicenza show or in Munich. I personally cannot wait to show you the new unit. As you see, the only unit PUK6 we have is with Christoph at the moment. So we cannot wait to distribute that product. And I would like to say a big thanks to all of you. I also told it to the other dealers. We really appreciate your work. Sometimes, you know, I sometimes maybe don't say it all the time, but believe me, you are in my heart here with the PUK, and I know you're doing your very best, and we do the same. And I have a very good feeling for the future that your customer will love that new unit. Even it's became more expensive, but this is not because of Lampert, it's because of the more expensive parts, you know, we have to deal with. But I'm very confident that the new PUK6 will reach its height with you guys, okay? So all the best. Thank you for your attention again, and have a lovely weekend, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
Ciao.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you, Maker. Ciao.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Vicenza.
Yes, Vicenza, of course.
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Ciao.
Thank you. There are still some people here. Any questions or all good? Yes, Chris. There are still some people here, but
Everyone's happy.
You know, there are still some people here. I mean, if you can listen to me and you have some questions, all good.